Okay, it should be good. See, stream time's going up here. KBS is fluctuating. Could potentially be bad. Could potentially, but here we are anyways. Okay, so it seems to be leveled out. Now, make sure it's working over here, and I am live. Okay, so to be blunt, real quick, I've been doing a bit of farming lately, and well, I had to move some of these over because it was just too long going two at a time. Or in the case of the Vital Herb, one at a time, so I've been working with this. I can see my latency, right? No, my FPS is tanking over here a little. And I don't have an excuse. Yeah, I have no excuse why. Okay, so it does that periodically. I know I have some stuff over there as well that's constantly running. And now it's starting to level up just a little bit. Cool. So I just had to catch up with stuff. So, I've been doing some testing recently along with some growing of crops, as you can see here. I was able to make the revival machine and get the tank. As you can see here, there is a Pokemon inside of this tank. Now, if I right-click with the Pokeball, Tyrant has been acquired. Now, I did this with one other Pokemon using the Old Amber, as I can get over here and show. I have an Aerodactyl now. And is Tyrant in this section? No. Where did you get put? I swear, where did you get put? Either way, you must have been here. Yeah, I don't know where you went. Did I move a Pokemon out of the way and I didn't realize it? Or am I just blind like usual to certain Pokemon? Wish they had a search feature for your box. Maybe there's an add-on for that. Either way, I've been doing some testing recently and I have discovered a couple of things. First off, my mine has a extra dangerous bit that keeps going down. That's fun. And I intend on exploring that a great deal because the fact is, if I can find more diamonds, it'd be useful. So yeah, there's the Aerodactyl. I will show how large the Aerodactyl is, and I'll swap you out anyways. So you evolved. As you can see, I've been evolving certain Pokemon again. Just collecting a bunch of them and evolving them. Oh, god dang it. Okay, so plain sight. My bad, I'm stupid. Okay, so as I was trying to do, I said I'd show you're very large and I can ride you, which is cool. Though the animation me sitting here is not exactly going to be moving along with it, but that's okay. And I see you actually crawl when I'm doing this. Head moves. That's awesome. Okay. Now, when it comes down to this, I haven't seen really the fossil Pokemon at all. You're practically the size where I could ride you, and you're going to take a while to evolve. Like your animation though. Yes, I've been doing testing over here, and it takes 2 max revives in total to be able to make this. Be filled with organic material so I can actually grow a Pokemon. Which, to be honest, is a hair expensive. Recently, I've gotten some revives to be able to get this running properly. And with that, I see you're in here. Okay, then. I've been catching some more Pokemon here recently. I've gotten some more leather, so I've been putting this in. And apparently, 2 things when it comes down to mushrooms here, I've kind of discovered. One, since they can be used to grow the soil. What name of the soil is it? The rich soil, which takes the organic compost. Well, with it comes a couple of unique things. First off, Of course, you can actually use them for bone meal, which is obvious. But if you use bone meal, it takes 1 or 2 in comparison to usual to being able to just grow them full size. And apparently on the organic material, it actually just lets you be able to grow it entirely instead of having to be in shade. So those two things are very interesting to note. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've gotten a bunch more wood. My thoughts oriented. Thoughts of oriented. Yeah, I've gotten a bunch more birch here. Not enough probably. I've gotten a little bit of sand and concrete both. I filled up these 3 backpacks. Just kind of took them back here. I need to change them over, but whatever. But yeah, down here, we go all the way down. I have discovered a section of my mind I did not know I had possessed. Now, it goes down quite deep, so I don't know how far it will be going. And sadly, if we can find an ancient city, it would be helpful. As bad as an ancient city would be right now, it's gonna be helpful as soon as I can find one. Let's see, where's that hole? Yeah. I've also been letting Benire just run around behind me for a bit, as the friendship has increased a little. It needs to be 160. Now, not all Pokemon that have happiness as an evolution requires that high of a number. But this one, Benire, does. I don't remember what happiness it has to have in-game natively. Yes, you're very vocal. I've heard. A lot. But I don't, like I said, I don't remember the actual amount of happiness it has to have naturally. But I can say from experience thus far, see which way was that hole. A hole and a hole and a hole is what I'm going through. I'm saying, I don't remember how high it was supposed to be normally. But 160 is here as the Pokedex says, and so far the Pokedex has been accurate. To every degree, sadly, in certain cases. Like if I go over here and go Deoxys. Let's see. Deoxys, yes, you can evolve. Where to find? We can find them in the end, which is interesting. But we can also find them in small places outside of there, being Birth Island, which I haven't encountered yet. But I have checked to see if it works. I have 2 forms of evolution, truthfully. We have the ability to turn them into any of these forms via that of certain end items to let him hold. But I can also change his form via that of having him in the end. If I keep him in the end, he'll be able to evolve quite easily. See, was a hole over here? Yes, actually. Whereas when I came up here initially, I continued forward and I dug this way. There it is. But yeah, Deoxys is one of the more problem Pokemon. Now I brought my Diamond Pickaxe just in case I need to use it. Otherwise, there is a lot of space here for me to travel. And I do sadly hope that I'm able to actively find an ancient city. I know I saw a creep over here. This feels like cheating a little bit. But I don't care. I will cheat if I have to. Because this place needs to be lit up. Oh, I've partially lit this up already. Okay. A little confused now, but I don't remember ever being here. There's a torch there. I've obviously been here before. And there's iron here, which is helpful because I'm still quite low on iron. So me using this iron pickaxe that I found the other day would be quite horrible. I know it's required for certain things, but still. I need to get enchantments. I need to start progressing in the game. a lot more than what I have been. And I say that loosely because I have been progressing a lot. It's just not in the areas of normal Minecraft. I've been progressing with the Create mod, with the Cobble mod. But yeah, one of the reasons why I actually came down here initially and found this was because the fact is I was looking for gravel. Because I am in desperate need of gravel. To be able to make the concrete, I'm going to need a lot of gravel. And this is not going to be the only Pokemon Center I make. Plus, it's not going to be the only spot that's going to be in existence that I'm going to be using a bunch of concrete for. Sadly, it is one of the best options I have for certain building options, such as the department store inside of Pokemon, which I'm planning on building one of those as well. Which is kind of redundant for this world, since I'm the only one that's actually playing. But whatever. More iron, which is helpful. Light this up so it doesn't spawn anything, and of course some gravel is appreciated. Now, if I have to, I'll build a furnace and start using that and smelt some of this iron down, but otherwise I want to keep as much of it handy as I can, just because of the amount of resource I require. See, we have iron. Mind you, beyond that one creeper, we haven't seen much here. I mean, I did have a skeleton try to kill me. I mean, it was just doing its own thing. Return banana, because I don't want you to burn to death. And give me the iron. Thank you. And let's see. Break this so I can get this iron easier. And there's more. Okay. Now I've checked out a bunch what on the map what it will look like if I find a deep dark area with a very deadly mob inside. So finding a ancient city will be helpful, but it sadly is a major consequence. What I need it for is a certain items to be able to get legendaries to spawn, along with being able to give a bunch of XP. And beyond that, of course, there's the skulk, which is cosmetically pleasing, but beyond that doesn't serve too much of a purpose beyond potentially XP. Ooh, I should have brought a... No, I did bring a Pokemon that can fly. I brought a Aerodactyl. Usually it'd be Pidgeot, but I was showing and then kind of forgot to switch back out. Oh well. This works. So, the gravel's going to be the most important thing here, unless I can find diamonds. Because, you know, diamonds. So, there's that. Now, I didn't want to gather all these sand on stream because the fact is that is dull. It took me 2 hours to get that much sand, and that is not including the flight time. I flew off a great deal and was able to actually get a handful of new Pokemon, and that's why I got some new Pokeballs, the Dusk Balls specifically. And with that, I've been just going through trying to gather as much sand as I have been able to. Been farming a lot trying to get certain things such as the revival machine being a more stable and usable thing because of the amount of resource it does take. One of the problems being it takes honey and the revival herb to be able to make one revive, and it takes 3 revives to be able to make a max revive. I get the fact that it does, but I get the reason why it does, but it just takes a little bit. So I've been farming that as well, and that's not something I wanted to do exactly on stream because I'd be just doing that for hours. Heck, last night is an example of this. Normally I spend a bunch of time with my family watching things at night, and one of the things that ultimately happened is while I was actively watching things, I just sat in front of my computer waiting for stuff to grow for a long time. Kind of a thing where I was just going through for a while, and every now and then I was just running off to mine some minor blocks. Yeah, zombies. As expected. There's a bunch of gravel there, but that's a little bit precarious. I don't want to tempt fate. Now, what's in here? Iron. Bunch of gravel. And I'm out of torches. I just realized that. Okay. Problem solved. And that's it. Oh, more gravel. It's appreciated. See, I'm planning on doing what I did with the sand and leaving my 3 backpacks over here as strictly just gravel bags. I will put the gravel in there every time the shovel breaks, which is going to be frequent because it's stone. But it keeps it to where it's kind of more organized and gives me an idea of what my limitation on space is. And as bad as the flint is at the moment, it will be useful later, I believe. You see, the flint. We can get flint from a lot of things. See, sand, we get a chance to get both. And if we use tough, we can actually get all of these as well. Interesting. But other than that, we can use it for a few things. Right? Yeah, we can actually use it for a couple of different things, which is useful. Nothing... Yeah. Yeah, this would be handy in a little probably to be able to actually get a hold of a lot of the andesite that I'll need later. I have a bunch of areas where I can just mine a bunch of it, but it takes so goddamn much to be able to play around with the create mod, which I appreciate it uses a bit more of a resource that's not typically used, at least by me, that often. Maybe a floor or a accent block is about it. Because other than that, it's kind of a dull, redundant block in my opinion. It's not that useful, at least. And the shovel's about to bust. Yep, there it goes. Might as well finish up with this real quick, since there's not too much more. We'll collect all of you up. Now, let's see here. Yes, put you there. We're going to put you in my hotbar. And, okay. We need more sticks. Yeah, more sticks. Probably should have brought more charcoal, but I didn't think this through. Pop the hands because it is getting colder, so hands are a bit stiffer. Break you and be on our way. That goes down. We need to go up, which we can't exactly do easily right now because I dug myself into a hole. There we go. And then there's you, right? There's also gold, which I'll take. Thank you for the gold. That is also going to be handy in the future. Because I believe the gold is going to be used for a great deal, even if that just means trading with hoglins with the names. Never been good with names, so forgive me. Now, let's see. A lot more gravel. This is appreciated. I found out I should be using the grinder that I have that I've been using for string to grind up bones into bone meal because there's just a chance that it will give me dye and extra bone meal. So, its minimum is 3, just like it is when you actively use a bone, which is perfectly fine. But it has a 25% chance to be able to give not only white dye, which you need to have bone meal for anyways, and a 25% chance to give 3 extra bone meal, which potentially is a great deal extra. It's worth it, even though it takes a little bit longer than just the pop in the inventory and craft it up kind of deal. convenience is not exactly everything about the create mod, which I've learned. It is the efficiency of certain things. At least from what I've been working with. Efficiency is key with it, it seems. Though, it does take a lot of resources to get started initially. And we're almost done with the shovel. I can see my latency has dropped again, my KBS. Oh boy, my KBS has been dropping a lot recently. What it is, from what I've learned, is the cell towers are getting great internet at the moment. It's gotten a bit colder, so to be expected. Especially with the fact that school's in session, a lot of internet's used for that. For me, my internet usually is much better when it is raining. But that's just me. See, we have you I could get, but I'm not interested in at the moment. Now, let's see. Got a good bit of gravel, but nowhere near enough. We can get you now. Yeah, growl, growl. See, do I see any special blue? Because that would be appreciated. Not like that, but there was a bunch of iron there. Okay. Aerodactyl. Yeah, you're loud. Be truthful. It's going to be a bit slower, but it's worth it. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, give me the iron. Because I desperately need it. Well, I say desperately, but I have like a stack left. Okay. We can actually go up, which won't help too much, I believe. Pop over here like this, so we can see better. There's a bunch of creepers. It's an onyx, actually. Yeah. As soon as I can battle you. Thank you, finally, for interacting. Heavy slam. Try not to defeat him. Come on, heavy slam. I'd like to eventually make a metal coat to be able to evolve you, which would be useful. And a carbink. Okay, let me pop you here. Actually, there is a Pokeball type I could actually use better at the moment. Yeah, throw you there, because I don't want you to blow up on my butt. Okay, you're caught. Yep. Didn't kill me, which is the important part. Now there was a carbink over here, right? Let me see. Yes, you. Okay, let's see. Location. We have a bunch of Pokemon here that we can acquire, and one of them is Carbink, right? Alright, you have a chance of spawning as well. I don't see Carbink here. And that was ultra rare? No, it was just rare. Yeah, I know you're a rare Pokemon, but whatever. What are you? You're the Carbink. Strength, because I don't want you to be defeated. Oh god. Zombie? Where? Okay. Earthquake's gonna one-shot you. I guess keep using strength for now. Yeah. Only hope at this point. Unless it's worth a shot. Take the light out. And then toss you. Instant here anyways, might as well. That was close, actually. Stay in. That's what I'm asking. I didn't think it was going to. Okay, so plan. Switch. I didn't think this through when I came down here because I didn't expect to find Pokemon this rare. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I always forget, when it gets so dark, you glow. Real bad. Toss that Pokeball over here. But I need it. Okay. Let's see. Confusion, because you are a Rock and Fairy. That's even worse. Seriously. Your defenses are nuts. Tail Whip then. This is a little. Yep, keep lowering defenses. That's 2 stages. Let's see, 3. Well. Then let's try to stomp. Come on. Trying to catch a Pokemon here. Give me a break. Do I know it's kind of like not your deal, but still. This is taking forever. Another baby zombie. Come on, give me a break here. There we go. One more stomp. Come on, one more after this. I really don't like these sounds. Yes. It's extremely dark. You have a ×5 multiplier chance. Thank you. You deserve a break. And we need to light this place up. I started to, but man. A lot just happened. Not what I wanted, but convenient. So that's where you are. You've been being loud for no real reason. Yep, now you just got yourself defeated. Look at yourself. Well, you can't anymore, but still. But okay, so there's not really any diamonds over here. There's a bunch of copper and a little bit of iron, it looks. Yeah, a bit of iron. That's appreciated. Thank you. Every piece is a good donation. Take as much as I can because it's precious. Okay then. Light this up a little bit. I also need to find more coal, but meh. Whatever. so we have a bit of this here as well. And what looks to be a evolution stone. Let's see, put you here. My hot bar. Block you off because you're annoying. And I don't like you. Yeah, okay. What was it I could use these for again? Just while I'm thinking about it. See. Wasn't it? Oh, H. CH. Okay. We have Froglight version. That's okay. Okay, we have, it's just a building block. Just having a little block of this is nice. Okay. Hello, Diglett. I think I have one of you. Not your alternative form, but one of you nonetheless. Okay. Lighting up this place is quite easy. What's down here? Nothing exciting. Okay. Little sad, but still. How about here? Another stone. Okay. Let's take a moment. And this one is a what exactly? 2 moonstones. Okay, cool. That works. I will take that. Okay. It's gonna hurt. But I will do it. Hello, Zubat. I'm kind of disrupting your natural habitat. I hope you don't care, because I don't. Not yet, at least. I may care a bit later. Okay, there's a bunch of gravel over here as well. I'll save some of these plots for later, truthfully, but I'll go ahead and burn through this shovel. Get this kind of done and dusted. Thank you. Thank you. See, I have a lot of space there still, and you're still sounding so grumpy. Yeah. Be grumpy all you want. Doesn't change a dang thing. Except for the fact that I'm about to move out of here a little. And there's a lot of moonstones here, apparently. Huh. Well. Whatever. You do you then. Blow up if you want. Okay, Aerodactyl. Yeah. Mind you, you do bob a lot. Okay, we do have some iron here. So before I move anywhere else. See, go ahead and break some of you. Because you're so handy. Yes, give me the iron. Might as well break this first so you fall down directly at me. We can place you there just for a good bit of lighting. Okay. And that makes a lot of iron. We have more places over here to explore. When I need copper again, I'm just going to come down here. I swear. More iron. We're getting a lot of iron. You see, aiming like this is a little difficult, but whatever. That's not all of it. Okay, fine. See, break you as well. May have to land to pick... Okay, no, I didn't have to land to pick that up after all. Okay. That's kind of all of that you can go through yourself. So, downward we go. Yeah, we were heading down here when we seen all that stuff up top. Geodude, that's perfectly fine. Glad that I have an Onix now because Steelix reasons. It's one of the Mega Pokemon. The mod that I have installed that actively adds in all the Mega Pokemon seems to only introduce Gen 1 Megas, but that's okay. That's okay, it's still in development anyways, and I can imagine the alternative models would take forever and a day to try to make. Especially with the fact is that even the Cobblemon mod itself is updating. Period. So. Been going through this for a little, and there's been no diamonds whatsoever. I have an amethyst farm down here, so I don't have to travel too far for that. Mind you, I've had a couple of other ones anyways, which I could tell easily. I guess I will break you. I can't see like this. Okay. Dip it down. Give me the moonstone. Okay then. Yep, that's about it. Return. Oh, you were handy for a little bit. Let's get this iron. Okay, and this is almost, it's getting close to half another stack. Okay, so this seems to just go around a lot. Well, okay, what about down here? Did I lit this place up? Okay, and another stone, fire, sun. I don't have that many sunstones that I remember, so sure, yeah, that's appreciated. And of course, a little iron. This is really helping our iron problem. Didn't think it was going to be this full. Well, thank you. It's appreciated. And there's a bunch more gravel down here if I need it. See which way am I going? I need to go this way and go up. Right. Iron. More. That's mine now. Iron. Once again. I don't need to repeat myself when I say mine, because I need it. I mean, if there's other people playing in this world with me, I wouldn't mind sharing it, but that's just how it is right now. Gold, that'll be appreciated. Let me break you so I can get up here. Put that there so I can see. Okay. I hear ya. I hear ya. But I just really am not interested right now. Ender pearls will be useful later, but right now it's kind of meh. It looks like I'm coming up to a different section of my mind that I haven't been to in forever. Okay, come on, just let me up. Fine. Fine. But gold and more iron. Okay. Even more, how much iron do I have down here that I've just missed? How blind can one person be? I mean, I know I'm leaving the redstone behind, but that's for a totally different reason. I already have one of you evolved. And I just kind of looped. Great to know there's a bunch of copper down there and a bunch of iron that I've just missed. So, with this, since we didn't see anything we ultimately needed, because I think I've been all the way over to that farm. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it has mega stones and evolution stones apparently. And some of those blocks were cosmetically used for other things, along with making the keystone, which I made last episode. So, yeah. Now we have a bunch of copper. I don't have one of you, I believe, like your form. But don't want to mess around right now because I got a lot to do. And I don't want to waste time because that would be boring as heck. I've kind of wasted enough time here just gathering gravel. Hoping that I would find a deep dark. So, up I go. A little too dark in my opinion, so light up. Okay, just a little bit further and we're up top. Now, I need to put up some stuff. Most of this doesn't go here, sadly. Well, put you here then. I actually need to start smelting this. So let's go ahead and put a stack in there. And we're just going to let that kind of stay there for a little. Let's see. Gold. It's a little, but a little goes a long way here. I don't have anything with dripstone. This is my trees, so I'm not going to put anything there. So I'm just going to organize that a little bit off camera probably. And leave everything else to be dumped in here as just a bunch of useless stuff that I'm not going to be using right now. Mind you, I say useless. Mind you, I'm getting it because I need it. Eventually. Probably. Maybe. And I just left my front door open. Asking to be blown up, apparently. Yeah, not much else there, but we can put our stones, sandstone up. So there's that. We can... sticks, because I will need them eventually. I keep putting them up when I need them. Because apparently, I'm dumb. Let me see, put you up. Might as well put you up as well, just free space. You are currently empty, so put you there. Yeah. Yeah, like this. Our redstone goes down here along with our charcoal. So, coal, coal, coal. There it is. Plus, you go over here, right? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Sand we'll put up for now. I say for now because we're going to need a lot of sand and gravel. Let's see, how much white dye do I have? How much red, black? Black. Not much white. At all. Sadly. And red dye's right here. Okay, so we have a good deal of 2 dyes that I need. Thankfully, the apricorns can be smelted for said dye. But I don't have much white apricorn. So, let's hope that these bones give a decent amount of bone meal or dye. Because, well, I have this grinder up here. Grind those up and hopefully you give me what I need. See, put you there. Don't need you there. Okay. Bird can actually go my offhand. Better organize here so I have 3 slots. Yeah, you didn't give me any dye. It's turn nighttime. Okay. So, yeah. That should be enough for at least 2 stacks. I want 2 more stacks of white, red, and black. Try to get things kind of better on its way and still have extra just in case I need extra, because the mangrove is going to be what I'm using for the roofing, but that doesn't mean much at the moment. See, you're coming on your way, so that's going to be used for the farms in there eventually. Let's see, do I have any extra concrete just on hand? It doesn't look it. Right? Okay, black. White is what I was missing. Mostly. Any white up here? Snow blocks. No. No. Okay, so I need white concrete. See, gravel and sand. That's what I'm missing. Mind is racing with the possibilities. See, 1 stack each should be perfectly fine because it makes 4 each, I believe. So that means I go over here. Yeah. Shift back over. 14. A little over 2 stacks. That's fine. And I still have a little bit to go, so I need a little bit more white. I'm going to go 2. Okay, 2 stacks. So now I can put these over here and just wait for them to be converted, which is going to take a moment. Now you are almost done. For this I can just grow mushrooms to my heart's content. See, we're going to go you. You two are going to break. So we can just put you here. Be good farm for this at least for now. Yuki. And I'll plop you down here while those concrete is converting. And here we go. So it looks like I don't need red or black yet. It's just literally the white concrete I need. Along with the mangrove at the top because it gives a little bit of contrast to the red concrete there. Let's see. Concrete. Powder. There we go. Okay. I'll level you 34. Why not? No wonder my music's not playing. I forgot to turn it back on. I've been wondering this. I didn't say anything, but I've been wondering this. I was listening to music before doing this because I was getting a bunch of wood. Birchwood specifically. And then started trying to find a bunch of gravel, and I found the area in my mind I didn't know about. You just made a mistake. But yeah, one thing led to another, and here I am. So yeah, keep forgetting to bring you back out. Yeah, I was getting a bunch of birch for this here, but my music has been playing because I turned it off because I was listening to music. One of the random playlists of YouTube suggestion of you've listened to this a lot. Here's a bunch of stuff. There we go. This is what we've been missing. Okay. One step closer to letting you evolve. How's my concrete? Doing good. Kind of done, so now I can actually put this in like I'm supposed to have. And fix this. I'm wanting to take this outline of the Pokeball symbol and extend it out one so it is more of a lip instead of it being like in indented, it's going to be more accent, as if it's an actual sign kind of put on. So there's that. No, I'm not doing that right. This needs to break. Yes. And move you to put you here. Yep. Okay. Perfect. One flush wall. Put you there as well. I put you in the wrong spot, didn't I? Just be here. Irritation noises. Right? Yeah. You're supposed to be here. Okay. Yeah, so Silk Touch. I need Silk Touch. I have one thing that I remember guaranteeing having Silk Touch. Do I have anything else with Silk Touch of Curiosity? See, there's you, which is handy. Oh, I have a shovel with Silk Touch. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, back over here because I messed up big time. Yeah. See, you just need to go entirely, man. That sucks. Oh well. Let's simply fix this up, and we can compare in a moment. See, we have. You're supposed to be red. So break you. Yes. Okay, so we now have 2, 2, 2, 2, and then it is simply you broken. Here and here, and you just go all the way up. Seems, yes, you go all the way up. Perfect. Good to know. Good to know. I wouldn't want to have to take this completely apart just because I think I messed up big time. And there we go. All of that is put back in. Sweet. So now I just have to climb up here and put all of the black concrete up in its place. Easy enough to do. Especially with a little bit of cobblestone being used. Now, once I'm able to get this finished, I will be able to put in the healer and the PC because this is going to be my Pokemon Center. Wrong block. And jump up. There we go. Yeah, so far the idea is to actually come over and take this entirely down. So I'm able to actually put this one over to the left here. It would make things smoother, ultimately, at least in my opinion. Let's go ahead and just break this as well. We know what this is supposed to be, at least. So there's no trouble with that. And this is almost taken down. Okay, give me these blocks. Some of them fell down there, but that's okay. Give me these, because I need them. I may turn these into the stair variant to be able to give a little bit more of a accented indent. Could be cool. But until then, let's place my bed down so I can sleep when I need to, because it's starting to turn night a little. Put that there, and the black doesn't fit too well there, so let's put this here. Okay, that looks good. Come on, let me in bed. Any moment. Thank you. So now just gotta build my way back up a little bit. Not with you, with you. And there we go. Yeah, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Kinda. I know, it's if you're so sorry, why'd you do it? Well, you were in the way. So if I drop down here, real quick. I really need scaffolding, but I don't have it. Okay, we had you as a leveled border, and we're going to build outwards a little. Okay. Up one, actually. And replace you entirely with this. So we know we are going to be doing this here. No, we are going to break you. Okay, let's see, put that there first so we can actually do this properly with ease. Break you. Come on, place right. Stairs and me don't agree with each other. Ever. Okay, now I can just place down a little bit more white concrete. Yeah, we'll put you here and here like we were supposed to. We're gonna have B2. Okay, this is coming along very nicely. Now if I put these here, see, you are supposed to be here and here to give that little space. If I do this and this, we should be good to plop you down like this. Now let's take a look at what we've got, because this is what's that lip in mind. And once I get this down, I'll be all set to take a look. Don't need it to be obstructing the view. Okay, that looks a lot better, truthfully. It's a little tall, but that's okay. Doesn't mean we have to have this being exactly the height level. We can actually go down a couple of blocks, which if I build back up, let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a little high. So let's go down here, actually. And take a look to see how that looks as an even level. This is where the roof would be. Okay, one higher. One higher, I think. And it would look perfect. To state where the top of the roof would be. Okay, that makes a great deal of difference. Okay. So since you're going to be the sign, we can... We have the white going around, and then we have this going up 3 and meeting where that would, right? No. Okay, for this I'm going to need to get the mangrove. Okay, to get the mangrove, let's go ahead and snag that and be able to make a bunch of stairs out of it. Because I'm thinking as well, maybe having it extended out a little bit as a lip on its own, which would be nice. Oh yeah, put the mangrove down here. Let's snag the mangrove. Of course, we're going to have to let the interior once I'm done. One of the things of the reason why it's actually so tall is I wanted to actively have a bit of redstone lamp work. Maybe. I say maybe, because I'm not sure. Okay, let's simply... We do this. We can get the top easier. Let's see here. Just a bit. We can place you down here for a moment. Make a stack. And you, actually. $40 is a good spot to test. See if we can put you there. Beyond that point, we can start putting you down. Because this is going to be the top layer. So, yeah. Yeah, this looks a little bit right. But anyway, it's going to be in the way, so we're going to return you and start placing down the concrete. Yep. Yeah, we're out. Let's go grab some sand and the gravel. What's the problem about free building? You don't know how much you're going to need of what. But at least I have a lot of this built. I don't think I'm going to be building another round Pokemon Center anytime soon. Maybe the next one should be square. Just saying, to try to make my life easier. Red concrete. 2 stacks will do just fine. Hopefully. Place you here. And, well, since you're here anyways. Wrong Pokemon, but whatever. Then, headbutt. Maybe it'll give you a little bit of extra friendship. You almost demolished. Do it again. I was going to go Ponyta. I didn't pay attention to who I had equipped. Yep, stomp. And again, once you evolve, you'll be so much more powerful. Sadly, that comes in 5 levels. I would love for the XP candies to be craftable. From what I know of, they're not. XP quartz. When you have quartz, you can actually melt like that into quartz, and then you can XP quartz. Okay, what is the XP quartz for? You can make them into the candies. Okay, so we have a way of making them. It's just a pain in the butt. Okay. Nice to know. Let's see. We have this we can actually test a little bit with. Since the concrete is going to be kind of converting for a while. I fell off. Didn't want to fall off, but I fell off. I can use this and go up one extra, and that would be perfect. Okay, I like this. It's turning nighttime, but I like it. Notification? From who? From what? I don't... It's spam. Stop interrupting the stream. Let's see... I place you down out here. I need a new pickaxe. Pickaxe. Yes. Sleep. Yes. Hi. Yeah, hi. Thanks. I appreciate you being on the stream and welcome. Currently I'm working on Pokemon Center and I'm glad you're actually liking my stuff here. It's not common for me to actually see people on here, truthfully. But thanks for being on here. Currently I'm working on this while waiting for some concrete to convert in, well, concrete powder to convert into concrete, which should be done for the first stack over here. This was not the best idea for me to actually build in this biome, but I really didn't care. I was being stupid at the time period. So here I am. So now we have a stack. And yeah. So to catch you up exactly, it is of course a new day. I'm pretty sure as you know now. Over there I've been working on some farms, though I've been trying to improve upon some things. And one of the things that the farms have been important for is a revival machine here. The revival machine takes a bunch of organic materials, which from what I know of can be pretty much anything. And I'm glad to see these crops are grown in. I'm going to have to fix that in a moment. If I take this, I think I can put in berries as well. Yeah, it takes 2 max revives to be able to fill this up. And I can actually revive Pokemon with it. Specifically the fossils. Over there is going to be the lab. There is my home currently, which I have yet to finish because I need to move all this create stuff. And over there is Pokemon Center. I don't know when I'm going to be putting in a Pokemon, but I'll get to that eventually. You done? You done. Perfect. So now if I go over here, I can actually finish this up because I'm actually close. With the exterior specifically, I need to work on the interior myself, but I've just been a bit lazy for that. Okay. Get this done. Well, I'm glad you like my builds. I am not really the best at building anything. And to be honest, the only reason why I'm as good as I am now is because I watch a lot of Hermitcraft. And they are pretty good, to be honest. So, I've learned a lot. I've been wanting to learn a bit more and figure out how to be able to make trees, custom trees better. One world where my family and I were actually playing in, I started to work on a custom tree. It was a large tree. It was based off of the David the Gnome tree from the show David the Gnome. But it didn't work out that well because, well, to be truthful, the world literally had nothing to offer. What we experienced was a problem where nothing was near. Everything was actively like thousands of blocks away, so it was a lot to deal with. Thanks for the compliment. I honestly don't know how to handle that one. Truthfully, I've never been confident like that, but yeah. Thanks. I try to speak quick enough and coherently so anybody who's watching the stream can understand without having to have anything bogged down, but I've never really had anybody come on to actually correct me or tell me to slow down because, well, I'm still kind of a small channel. Dang it. Didn't want to fall down, but I did anyways. Cobblestone. Gonna have to build my way back up now. Let's see here. There we go. And then back up. Hopefully I don't fall again. Usually, whenever I actively am building something like this, I would toggle shift to being just enabled constantly. But this time I'm just not, for some reason. Probably because of my own stupidity. Get this crafted. Here we go. One of the things I wanted to do when I actually get the Pokemon and Poké Center kind of built, I wanted to actually take some villagers and actually populate this place a little bit. I have 2 that are still alive. The rest of them kind of died because they went in my nether portal. It didn't end well. I experienced this and they burned alive, to be truthful. There was nothing I could do about this one. But, what can I say? They walked in. I should really fence it off, truthfully, but I haven't. I'm shocked nothing has actually spawned in there and actually come out recently. So, most of what I'm actively doing is trying to just build a region, because, for the fun of it, truthfully. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a full place around. Well, if you're wanting to play Pixelmon, it's not exactly a requirement to have a heavy system. If you have a low-end computer, it's easy enough to actively get running. It's just, I would highly suggest instead going with a alternative, being this one being Cobblemon, because it is a fabric mod, and fabric seems to, from my experience thus far, take a lot less resource, which is handy, truthfully. Forge has a major issue where a lot of their mods are very resource intensive, but in doing so, they don't actively have the capability of using Optifine with all the mods, so it messes up textures. In this case, I'm actively using a series of different mods that let me be able to play Cobblemon fairly easily. It's a lot of things, like I believe Idiom is one of them, and in doing so, it works with a bunch of things that I have. Otherwise, with the entire fact of the mod menu, if I go into my options, if I go into here, I can actually go into a bunch of mods here, and it's easier to work with, truthfully, from my experience. I have several different aspects to it, including more culling, which lets me be able to have more entities and blocks that are just unloaded when I'm not looking at them, so it actually frees up memory. So, there's that. It's handy. So, if you have a lower end system and you want to actually play any form of Minecraft Pokemon hybrid, I highly suggest going with Cobblemon, especially with the fact is that all of the mods seem to be being updated a lot. Recently, I updated a great deal of them, and in doing so, like, it was Cobblemon Legends, Myth and Legends, and a small handful of other mods that actively got updated. And in doing so, it is much smoother and bugs have been fixed. So, there's that. And it's honestly just as easy to work with as Forge. Is just, when it comes down to it, I highly suggest sticking with Modrith as a website, because they have a lot of your primary resources you will require, along with a great selection of add-ons you could go outside of that. So, A lot of things I'm working with right now, beyond mods, also function with data packs. And they have a nice selection of data packs you can actually pick from. So, highly suggest it. The community is pretty good and is being kept up to date. Let's see, I gotta finish wrapping this around with the slabs. I desperately need to fill that in, but I'm not doing that right now. Build my way up. Let's see. There we go. Back down. Well, I'm glad I'm being helpful for this. I've been modding for way too long. For the longest time, I stuck with Forge because of their immense selection. But when it comes down to it, a lot of the mods don't want to work correctly with Optifine. And from my experience, a lot of Forge is very laggy. There's a problem with Forge, at least I've experienced, where it stutters a lot whenever you're actively moving at any speed other than just walking. And certain chunks don't want to load correctly immediately, and it's real bugged. It gets real laggy at times when you mod it, unless you have Optifine installed, but you can't have Optifine installed because it will mess with other mods and mess with the textures and cause things not to load. So inevitably throughout the years I've been fighting with it, trying to figure out a way to be able to just not have to switch over because of stubbornness, which really should have stopped a while ago. But once I finally gave in, I've kind of been sticking with Fabric because it is much smoother and easier to work with. Honestly, switching over to Fabric was one of the best things I could have done. I haven't tried Quilt or, what was the other one, other version? NeoForge. I haven't tried those, but I've heard NeoForge is real similar to Forge anyways. So, it could come with similar problems. Plus, if you want to use very simplistic mods, I don't want to actively bog down a world. There's mods like Origins, which lets you play as certain races. If you want to be an elf, you can be an elf. Want to be a vampire, you can be a vampire. And it doesn't actually bog down anything that much. So it's a light resource. And it's a thing where most of those are only going to be on Fabric. Plus, if you are ever interested in getting into trying to make content yourself, there is a phenomenal mod called the Replay Mod. It is a mod that lets you be able to record what you're doing for a video in the world when you're building. And in doing so, you can actually render it as an actual video itself, where you can actually set yourself up as a camera which you can watch. After it's rendered, you can have it as a video, you can upload it, you can throw it into edits someplace else even if you want to. So, if you're ever interested in that, Replay Mod, useful. And it doesn't take much resource either. Because really, all of this which I'm working with, which is registered, I believe, last time I checked, is technically taking in data packs, resource packs, and mods. Everything's altered. Technically 160, though it really is only using about, say, 40-ish mods. And really, all I need for this is upwards to, I'd say, 16 gigs free storage and a minimum of 4 gigs RAM. So, it's been a learning experience, truthfully. Especially when trying to alter the code a little bit. It's been a pain. But, thankfully, things have come along very well. Let's see, I need to get this roofing up one level. Right? Use my cobblestone as a marker. I have you. Yeah, I need to get you up one more. I don't want to have to make more mangrove because mangrove's annoying to grow. So let's see. Should I use slabs? I mean, no snow will grow on it, but I mean, if I just put a whole block there, it's going to be horrible in my opinion. Well, I am glad I'm able to assist. Trying to figure out a lot of this stuff is not easy on your own. So, whenever there's an opportunity, I try to share because I have spent the better part of months trying to figure out certain things like this. Just to come up with the entire message of error, mods don't work. The problem of modifying any form of code like this is not natively meant to do so. So, inevitably, it's just going to bug out a lot. Trial and error. Plus, well, Fabric tells you what's wrong in like Forge. It tells you what's wrong, what version of a mod do you need to actually have, what version is most suggested for your current mod list. Yeah, it's a complicated thing that I've spent a long time trying to learn how to be able to do effectively. Most of the time, when it comes down to it, you look up how to get certain mods to work correctly, why is there certain problems, and you just come back with a big deal of, I don't know. It's complicated because it's very specific to the individual setup, because it could be something as simple as your version of Fabric or Forge doesn't work correctly. Sadly, not all mods can be updated to the current version of Minecraft. This one's 1.20.1, memory serves me. So it's a little out of date, so I'm not using all the newer features. But it does introduce in a thing where no new feature, you don't have to update as often. Thankfully, at least. But it does make you long for certain features that you don't have sometimes. Like with the new variants of Wolf that we have access to, I don't have that here. I don't have the trial chambers. And from current updates for what we're about to get, I won't be able to have the Pale Garden. So there's some things I'm missing. But ultimately, if you're willing to sacrifice stuff like that, it's quite fun to play. Mind you, certain mods may just be difficult. There's honestly a huge community, if you're ever interested in the modding scene, that helps try to describe what you need, how to do it, what are some good mods to use. One thing I highly suggest avoiding for a good while, unless you have a decent setup, is any form of shader. Now, a shader is mostly how it renders the textures and lighting, from my experience, and in doing so that can actually lag the system down real heavy. So if you don't have the RAM or the graphics card to pull it off, it lags the game down, if not crashing entirely. Almost out of stairs. Get this finished and I can actually cap this off with just a bunch of planks. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a bunch more stairs. Even if I don't use all the wood for the stairs, I can still quite easily use the planks. So leave these as is. Don't want to spend too many at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't need that many more. Probably better if I counted. But yeah, it's interesting enough. There's a lot of mechanics to get into modding, and it can be a headache. To be able to set this world up, which I'm still been updating certain mods for and adding some new ones in that I feel I need later, you have to keep in mind that you're going to run into a problem of trying to get certain mods to work, because some of them won't be a proper version, won't be up to date, and others will be the tireless nightmare of trying to get a mod to even exist for this version you're looking for. Some certain mods that are so fun to play with, you can't even touch because of the wrong version. And unless you're good enough with code, you're not going to be able to actually use them that much because you got to actually update them manually. One of the more favorite mods that I have used beforehand, not here, not on YouTube exactly that I remember. It's been a while, to be truthful. It was, I believe, Vampirism. For a while, it was stuck at one Minecraft version in particular. I believe it was 1.12.2 for the longest, and then eventually did update beyond that point. It's a Forge only, which is sad. Another one is, let me see, Dragon Block C, which I do want to eventually pull back out and actually play again. It's basically Dragon Ball. Yeah, it's just Dragon Ball, really. So yeah, it's laggy on its own. Well, like I said, I'm still glad I'm being helpful. It's, like I said, it's painful trying to find certain bits of information because unless you have somebody there which is like an expert at modding, which don't take me as one, I've still been encountering problems left and right that I've been trying to fix. But unless you find somebody who's like an expert at modding, you're not going to get much of anywhere because you're having to figure out stuff as you go along. And even then, if you are an expert, you still may encounter problems that you can't fix alone. It's just a thing where I want to be helpful for this because I have spent so long having to figure out how to be able to do things on my own because of the lack of information of sometimes. Certain mods do have a better community, which I would suggest you actively get into modding. Check out if they have any discords for specific mods you're wanting to use, because the discords seem to be the best option for getting bug reports in from my own experience. And if there's a big enough bug, well, luckily enough, you'll be able to have it patched probably within a couple of days, so you'll be able to play it. Sun's going down. And this is going to finish up the exterior as soon as I get finished. So, one thing I don't have for this world is an idea of what the region's going to be named. I don't have a name for the town because this is hometown. I need more mangrove, which sucks because those are a pain to chop down. See, I don't have a name for this region or this starting town because I want to do an entire Pokemon thing while I'm building the region as I go along. And I'm able to get everything kind of laid in. I need to figure out a name for this place. I need to figure out a proper name for the town. I'm going to have so many towns. The worst part about doing something like this is I'm not good with names. I admit, when it comes down to naming, the name of the stream you can see here is like the best I've got going for me. I love playing TTRPGs like D&D and Pathfinder, but the problem is I am so horrible with names that my sister complains about it a lot. As it stands, I am bad enough with names that I have like almost 40 characters that I've been working on for Pathfinder 1 edition, or 1st edition, and I have still yet to name them. Okay, I have Bone Meal on me. I've yet to name them, and she finds it annoying because she names every character she gets into, especially since she does draw her own OCs a lot because she's wanting to become a digital artist. Which she's done a lot of good work for, truthfully. More talented in that department than I am. But as much as that sounds like I'm talking bad about my own art skills, I will admit I am very lazy when it comes down to any form of art. My own artwork, which can be seen on my own channel here, is not truly mine. It is actually cobbled together pieces, usually of games, trying to make any form of thumbnail. So it's not that good. Mind you, I do have one where I got my sister to actually make a thumbnail. I forget the name. Sure, if you want to give a name for the region or town, go ahead. I am up to suggestions. Yeah, I am up to suggestions for that because, like I said, I am horrible at names. But, yeah, for thumbnail, my sister did, since it loads up. I was playing Crystal Story, and I'm still playing Crystal Story, technically. I just haven't continued in a while because we wanted to play Pokemon. Episode 3 of Crystal Story on my channel. You'll be able to see it is... Was it 3 or 4? Do I have 4? No, it was 2. It was 2. Sorry. Episode 2. My sister made a thumbnail there. And you can find her contact information for her Twitter, I believe, Tumblr, and... I'm trying to think what else she has. DeviantArt. I don't remember if she has ArtStation, so I don't think I put that there. So yeah, if you're interested, you can see by the thumbnail and get her contact information there. So, yeah, it'd be easy enough to get in contact. Now, the pain of trying to find, are there any logs that I'm missing? Any logs? I'd be shocked if there weren't at least one. Really, you're just gonna let me get away with actually... Nope, there they are. Almost spoke too soon. Break you. Okay. Any more? Nope, that's it. Good. I'm just going to let these other trees grow on their own and kind of take them down later. Because I will be sadly needing a lot more mangrove. And take these down. Of course you broke. I think 17 will do. Axe. Axe, yes. Take these down. Okay, you've grown. I'll take you down eventually. Yeah, you're right. A lot of the towns are actually named after plants of some kind, and that's actually a decent idea, truthfully. I will keep that in mind and make a sign eventually. I believe we can use... Can't we use... I think we can use banners to actually mark down on maps and we can name them. I think I remember seeing that somewhere, or it was a mod. Otherwise, that's actually a good name for this. So, thank you for the name. This would be a good idea for the name for the town. So, Town of Frostflower. Seems very fitting anyways. Judging by the fact that I have to kind of use a flowering plant to be able to get anywhere with this. Kind of reviving of fossils. So yes, thank you. It was either I would come up with... Okay, truthfully, it was either I would eventually have somebody suggest something, or I would eventually... Truthfully, head over to a random name generator because I am not good with names. So, thank you. So, let's see. We have you down. We have the roof almost complete. An interior that I'm going to have to take a lot of stuff down of. Take this here and hop up. Okay. Let's move these out of there and see logs. Hopefully that's enough. I was on the wrong block. There we go. Okay, so now that was one log too many. Well, and just in time, it's snowing. So now I can get rid of all this junk in the interior. So let's take this down. I forgot you were in here. You're gonna be getting in the way, so heavy slam. And you're done. You're gone. Well, that was quick. Now, there's going to be a second level here, just like there is usually inside of a Pokemon Center. From my experience, from playing Pokemon, because I'm not up to date, truthfully, on all of them. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, I haven't played Legends Arceus. Sorry, getting tongue twisted. I haven't played those, so I haven't exactly been up to date on their Pokemon Centers. For my primary team thus far, it has actively been varying a little bit here and there. But at the moment, I can actually show you, so I'm going to be having to take the PC and the healer in here anyways. Be a perfect time to actually show you my team. I say loosely because it has mostly been being swapped around via what I need for the situation. But I do have a small team I've kind of been defaulting back to, though it is not complete. So yeah, get on the PC. Set this here for now because I'll have to move that away anyways. Let's see. First off, we do have Mudsdale. We have Ponyta, which I haven't evolved yet. Been meaning to. We have Meganium, which is my starter, actually. Let's see. What else was it? Because I don't remember entirely. I wasn't exactly using you, but I need to move you anyways. Don't know why you're over there. Get you over here. So yeah, Mudsdale, Ponyta, Meganium. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah. Was using Floatzel. And I believe, yeah, I kind of decided on using a fifth one being Treevent at the moment. The sixth one I haven't really decided on what it's going to be yet, but this is pretty much my team lineup. Treevent and Meganium. Meganium is from Gen 2, my preferred starter, being Chikorita's evolution line. There's Treevent because Treevent's one of my favorite ghost Pokemon. And truthfully, if I toss out and close this because it's turning nighttime. Okay, it is nighttime, never mind. Let's see. First off, we have Mudsdale, which I can ride. It's not as fast as what I would hope. I have Ponyta, right over here, who has not evolved because you need level 40. I can ride Meganium, but it's a little awkward. I can adjust this in settings, but I don't want to because I have to do for each individual Pokemon, and there's how many of these in here? Yeah, I don't have all the Pokemon. It's 898. It's a lot. We have Floatzel. And lastly, Treevent, who is quite large. Now, because this is my team for the most part, I've been trying to get a lot of them up to level 40. But this, as good of an animation they have, this does not mean all of them have animation. If I swap out Treevent real quick, I have taken out every mod other than Cobble mod. I've taken out every resource pack, every data pack, and just leaving it just being this mod specifically. Your evolution line has no animation beyond your head moving. It just twists and turns. That's it. It's a little disappointing at times, but it's still in development. So, let's see. Oh, there's cobblestone up there. Take that down real quick. Now, I need to figure out what level this is going to be at. Because usually there's a bunch of places we can actually battle and trade Pokemon. See if I do this. That can be a floor level, alright? Let me see how that feels. Go down one. So this being the floor, if I put that there. It's a little short. So, to the black line it is. I kind of figured that was going to be the dividing point. Now I just need to clear out the snow and figure out what I'm going to be doing as a floor. Because I'm going to put a Pokeball symbol in here like most centers have. I just haven't decided what it's going to be made out of. I'm feeling, though, it should probably be something of a wood type. Thinking maybe birch with accents of dark oak or spruce for the actual Pokeball symbol. And then for the entire counter, I'll be using oak. I think that would actually look nice. But that is something I'll have to go back to my house for. I'm just glad that this is finally built. Though it didn't take too long. I will completely admit it's because of the mangrove. I did not like the entire fact of having to grow the mangrove because it is a messed up tree. I don't like when the oak trees grow in that messed up pattern when there's a tall version. It's annoying to me trying to actively get those chopped down. The entire reason behind it is because the fact is you always, unless you have enchantments, it takes a while to chop it down anyways. And then you're trying to wait for the leaves to break, and then it's a problem because you're trying to find that mysterious log you missed. And that has been too much of my experience for my time playing Minecraft. Mind you, I'll do it, it's just tiresome. But now this is done, I can actually set this up quite well. There's no trading machine, so I can't exactly do that. That is something I have to do with players in here that I don't have. It's kind of a solo world, so yeah, kind of missing that. Because there's also an achievement if I go in here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. You gotta go against the trainer and actually win. I'm the only one here. So, I can't trade Pokemon with another trainer either. So I'm going to be missing some of these achievements, so... Okay. See ya. See ya. Hope you enjoy your lunch. Haven't eaten lunch myself, truthfully. I kind of forgot to. So, yeah. I may be done by that time, but I'll be streaming on a later date anyways, probably tomorrow, truthfully. So, if not, well, if I don't see you back, well, I'll see you then. I just said that twice. Kind of redundant. Okay. Almost got all the snow out. I have a bit of birch here, so I can actively use that for the floor. I need to get my upper floor done as well. I don't want it to be a complete thing where it's going to be a complete flooring where it blocks off view from everything else. I want it to be a upper level you can actually climb some stairs of to be able to get to. No sense in it being a ladder since it's supposed to be ease and comfort being the major deal. Thinking about it, there is an alternative option as a block as well. If I take these, I haven't used any of the apricorn tree blocks at all. So do I have some? I have 15 jungle, not jungle. See, jungle logs. It's not bad looking. It'd be nice flooring, but I don't have that much. Not 2Ps. There we go. Okay, it's kind of like oak a little bit, but a little bit darker it looks. I'm starting to think I'm going to be using apricorn instead. Do I have any just on hand? I should, but 30. Okay, do that and grab some dark oak. Yeah. That should be good. Gotta bounce my way over. Gonna have to build a shovel for this. Oh, and I missed some snow as well. No sense in breaking that as is. Might as well just place you down. And just shovel. Slow and tedious. That is the name of the game right now. I don't want that there. Give me that. Fine. Break this. Where do they go? Oh, since I'm here anyways, I might as well plop you there and get you in my hotbar. Why, hello. I didn't expect you to just barge in here. 25. Be worth the XP. Yeah, protect is annoying sometimes. Really? The double protect? Now this is seeming like the actual main game. Seriously. I don't know if it's just me, truthfully. But a lot of the times when protect is used, it seems like the AI of Pokemon can only use it twice in a row. Which I'm not exactly going to be complaining about. It's just, it's weird that it just seems that they are the only ones allowed to do so. See, does this break? No, thank God this does not break the doors. Close you, actually. Oh yeah, return you. Since it's turning nighttime. Yep, it's dark. See, you evolve at 36, I believe. Well, light this up a minute. And I've been doing this for almost 2 hours now, and I really have to use the bathroom. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, I am back in. So, let's see. I need to build another shovel. Go through a lot of these, truthfully. Let's get these kind of out of the way, and then we can start placing down some planks, unless my inventory gets too full. Which it looks like it's getting that way. Well, isn't that a shame? Well, since there's so much dirt here, I'm just going to open my backpack and place it in. Just get that out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Most of this is taken out now. So I could really start seeing right now if this is the wood type I want. This will determine how much I need. It's almost this honey amber like color, which is nice. But I have to figure out specifically where the Pokeballs will be put. So, not going to worry about spacing at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, this looks nice, truthfully. Go ahead and fill this in. There is a problem, though, with using this wood. I don't have much of it, and I need a lot of it. So, light this up a good little bit. Okay. Knowing what I know about Cobblemon in particular, I don't need to spend too many of these seeds. I don't have a green, sadly. Well, I have one, but still, I don't have the most of. 11 white. Okay. White it is. I'm gonna need a lot more bone meal after this. Yeah. Stop. Get you nice and damaged. But of course, that. Try that again. The level difference, and I know you're not a tanky Pokemon until you evolve. The level difference. Really? Well, not gonna complain, but I'm gonna be confused. Okay, get myself some bone meal on here. Go ahead and break you. Go ahead and break you as well. Thinking about it, let's put up some blocks just so I have some room because I am desperately in need of that. And oh yeah, I will smelt an iron. Go back. Iron. That was a lot of XP. Let's see, put this iron up. So that frees up a slot anyways. And this equaled up how much? 7. 7 logs. Okay. Okay, not the most, but I'll deal with it. Think about it for the map wise, I should probably put some string up there. I will of course take the apricorns. Quite graciously. Another red. That's appreciated. Is that all of them? Yep. You're breaking your own. Let's see, plant you down. Need a bit more. You're breaking your own. I ran out of bone meal. Have a bone. And I'm gonna put the last bone meal up. And not using the logs anyways. I'm using the planks. So this works either way. Why not? Throw you out for a little bit of a battle. The stomp should do some damage, though. Okay, a lot more than I expected, judging by how tanky you usually are. Well, another one bites the dust. Oh, Tranquil's ready to evolve finally. You are now an unpheasant. I still need a female variant of you to have your alternative form as well. So that's going to be a project. Though not a hard one. Let's switch you out. Oh yeah, wrong place. I'm so used to it being in my house that I forget that it's in the Pokemon Center like it's supposed to be. I need the PC. PC. Okay. As soon as I remove your item, the XP share. Let's see who's next. Can't evolve you without the coins. It's a lot of coins. You take a while. I don't remember. What level do you evolve at? Wrong Pokemon. Let's see. Yes. 42. Oh my god. That's a lot. So you take a while. Let's see. 36. Okay. Alright, didn't mean to hit R, but okay, you work. Return. Okay, now we have the wood. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. See, we have to use a lot of this wood, so yeah, well, let's just go at a stack at a time since it's not much. No, break you. We're gonna have to start collecting the legendaries soon, truthfully. As soon as I start doing that, it's gonna be difficult. As painful as it sounds, I probably should truthfully use Master Balls for a lot of them. And of course, I ran out. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. So, dang it. Let's see, 9 more. Should be this. Oh, sleeping. Okay, now I need more. More of what? More of the apricorn trees. Place one here, here. Might as well just dot them around randomly. No, just break you. Get you out of the way. And these are all the white apricorns, so potentially stuff. Let's see, break you. You are so loud, I swear. And I don't know what this flower is used for beyond a cosmetic thing. And we got a Geodude in here. You came in here. So, now it's my job to make sure you don't leave. Yeah, that hurt more than what I would have liked. But you lived, so XP. See, that's 28. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. Okay. See, 2, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need 6 of these to be broken. So half of it. Great. And now for this flower, I can actually put this in here. Okay, that's great. A lot of these crops have grown again. I'll have to get them in a little bit. These spots, I swear, are caused by Pokemon. The thing, I'm the one that used this mod. I'm the one that chose for this. Makes me really wonder sometimes. And you didn't grow. Sadly. So I'm going to have to wait before I can actually finish that up. Sadly. Break these. The rest of these can actually be thrown into the compost. Just so I can actually get more bone meal. And they seem to be growing pretty fast. Just how I place these down, they're already starting to grow. Huh, maybe I should start using mushrooms for this. I'm going to need a lot of bones when I decide to actually build a ravine of sorts. That's going to be the primary focus for fossils. Not providing fossils, not getting fossils, but just giant Pokemon fossils, because I think it'd be cool. Yeah, put some bread in. Who cares? That is 8 bone meal. You're grown. 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 Perfect. And I have how many? I have 2 more of these that I can just get. I'm going to stop with these trees, specifically these here. I'm going to plant 2 of them down because I need to be able to get the apricorns and get the seeds. Plus, I'm not exactly the most stocked up in Pokeballs. Like, the primary focus of this mod was to be able to actually play Pokemon, and yet I'm so unprepared. Oh well, though. I have you that can be broken, just so I can actually plant down the trees a bit closer. Should I put them in here? Probably. Temporarily, but probably. Yeah, that will have to do because I don't have a proper place for you yet. Now this is 20. I should, in theory, now have enough to finish up the floor at least for level 1. I see, so 2 Pokemon. Stomp. I have to heal after this. Three Pokemon. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. You're dangerously low for that Geodude. And there we go. Stomp. Get this kind of finished. Don't need you in the way. Yep, return you. You've been a good Pokemon. Though it is, even though I will state I do like the appearance of the Galarian version of Ponyta, I will completely state that I am in agreement with some people that this is just a My Little Pony. That is pretty much all I can say. I like the appearance because it's an alternative version to what we're used to. It's a bit more simplistic, to be truthful, though more colorful, and it's a good contrast to the usual fiery maned like unicorn we usually have. Get this place down. I think this is enough to be able to finish up this floor, and that's about it. And if not, well, I'm starting to think differently now. Looking at it, I have 44. I don't think I have enough now. Man, come on. There goes a shovel. I'm so close I shouldn't use a shovel. Be a waste. Yeah, I don't have enough. I am so close. I'm so close I can taste it. Three more. Put that here. Here. One small little section that needs to be finished. Okay. I desperately need to finish up this floor. Already you're grown in. See, how many do you give? You have 3. Okay, you're good. Okay then. This will be just fine. Yep, an apple corn or 2. It's appreciated, but not gonna be enough. This is to get these trees grown. There we go. Collect this bone meal. Go ahead and convert one of these trees. My bed's over there, so problems. That was simple. Just one. I appreciate that. Now I just need to run. Run over here. Gonna have to put some special blocks there to keep it from staying open constantly. Alright, this is looking pretty good. At least in my opinion. Music's still a little quiet. 65, my usual. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Well, dang it. Nope, I guess it's time to start using these. But I do need Romeo. Take you off my offhand because I keep converting it when I'm not supposed to. Put you here. Okay. Okay. Okay, what are those mint leaves, right? Mint? Let's see. Compost. 65% chance to just increase it by a level. Man, that's high. Okay. I appreciate the good oath. I do. So for that, let's put an extra one. Because one leaf has a high chance. Yep. Need more. And this should be last little bit of you. Make sure there's no other berry here that I didn't mean to keep. Let's see. Hopefully you grow quickly. And the last thing I can do for any more bone meal is sadly take these, my food source. I have plenty of food for now though, so no real concerns. Plus this is still kind of temporary in here. I want this to primarily be my berry farm with some variations of those plants over there and these different mint leaves. I feel that'd be very handy just to have. So here we are. Take these and convert. This will be a little. Maybe I should use the bone meal more on the apricorn spots themselves so I can potentially get more seeds, saplings even. Okay. That's 8 more than what I had. You know what? Yeah, let's use you actually here. Nut. Nothing. That's all that was nothing. While I'm thinking about it, I know organic material can be put into the tank. What about this? That was an entire pumpkin. That was a lot. And since you grew, I can take you down. I can actually finish up with this bottom layer. Okay. That was not the way I would liked this to go on. Because I'm having to take things a little bit more in stride. It's still able to be done. Think about how many do I need. Let's see, that's 1 log, 2, 3 logs. Oh, was that close? Really? Well, okay. Whatever. No biggie, no biggie. I have rarely had it to where I've actually come out on an even amount of resource where I just spend it all and have nothing else required and nothing left over. And I miscounted apparently. I mean, those are the satisfying time periods. So let's see, we're going to use the dirt to mark out the fact that this should be where the walled bit is over here. Right? I mean, it's a too wide, which isn't exactly the most suited. But we have you there. Right? No. Behind the desk, we're going to have you. And a bit of a wall here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, a wall. Inside for a wall, we're going to be using what? Not you. Let's get this Pokeball symbol done first. I'm feeling like here. Starting here. Yeah. Yeah. Then here. And then here. Perfect. Move this so I get a good view when I get this placed. Let's see. This makes 6 with 4. 4. Start off with 8. Break you. Yep. We need a bit more. Yeah. This should be enough, right? Believe. No, never mind. One more set. Did that one off. Okay. Yeah, no, I need to bring that down one. See if I just... Not that, this. Break you. So you change. Kind of, but not right. Close. Place down. Sleep. Okay. By mimicking this, it was 4 and then out an additional to go up. So for that, that means you have to go here, actually. Am I right? Yeah. Plus it keeps it kind of symmetrical. Just a bit. Break you and you. I mean, it works for that, but I'll have to back this up one. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than what I would like to say, but whatever. That works for me, at least. That means we can put you here. And more than likely, actually, turn these to stay as well. To put this, to make it a little bit rounder. See, yeah, you and stairs. Get a good upper view. This actually looks good. Okay. So now we're going to be using this side as a wall. Because we're going to have a back storage room, which would be holding some medical supplies back here, since this is a place of medical care for Pokemon. The question is, what the heck am I going to build this freaking counter out of? Polished diorite, maybe. Sandstone maybe would be good as well. And this is, I don't have the quartz for that. Maybe good though. What modded blocks do I have for this as well? Get through all this just to get the modded section. Don't want it to be the apple cone because it blend in too much. Don't want the copper. It doesn't look the best for that. Granite doesn't fit very well. Cut diorite stair, which is a create thing. It looks decent, honestly. It does. That's the problem. We'll take you with the stone cutter and we can actually... How do we get cut? We get cut by making... How do you make this? Okay, so a polished diorite you can turn into a cut diorite. And you're pretty smooth as well. I think that would actually fit very well for this. Let me just go snag some and get some of this built. Be nice. Along with this. Take that. And that. I can't really get any more. Now they're going inside. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to take an entire stack or so. Let's see, you're up here. I'll take 2 stacks just to be safe. And I have a stone cutter upstairs, right? Also, let me just put these up because I don't need these right now. Not upstairs. Did I put it somewhere? It's not in my inventory, is it? No. Not my junk chest. I misplaced so much. It's in here. Okay. That's a relief. I don't have to make a new one. Could just bring you over here. We can make the polished and then go into the cut. Let's see. Put you here. Or we can just make this right now. Though the stairs are what I'm after at the moment. Make 10. Yeah. Yeah, and if we back this up one, we can actively have a little more space to go in and out because it'd be nice for a bit more space. So here. Can always bring this up one if we need to. Even. See, walls. Not going to be much room back here. Otherwise, so yeah, let's put you back in your place where you were. And we're going to instead start placing you here, one closer. This works out a bit better than what I could have imagined. See here, if we break you, put you here. We can have you, since you're not all the way over. You just come there, and you just come there. Perfect. Because I would like the PC to be right over here. Yeah. That works out real nicely. Put you here. And if I take one of you, just for testing purposes, we can turn you, even in, we can turn you to cut diorite, weirdly. That would be an interesting loop. And back into diorite. Sweet. If I do this. Oh, I am gonna love this. Yeah. So yeah, if I just... Yeah, this works. This works real nicely. Okay, let's make a small bit of this. Yeah, turn that entire thing in because it doesn't matter anymore. See, we're gonna have wall. So we can actually break these. If I light this up, will be good as well. Back storage. Kind of decided. Think about it, if I bring it in one as well, we can just have it like that. It gives a little bit of extra room on the outside while making it to where it looks pretty statically pleasing, while letting us be able to do something kind of like this in a back room. Yeah. This works. And it's broken. Yep. Can't have everything. Okay, so for doing this then, I'm gonna have a lot more of this. I don't usually use this, but this looks real nice. So, wrong one. We're going to go here. Make 20. Because I think that's enough. Though I may be mistaken because I'm not counting. Because I do need to get a little bit more. Okay. See, that's 3, 4. Now we'll have this as a small little storage room, which we can just do pretty much anything we want with. Okay. Fill this in. We're going to make some more of these stairs. Just a small amount. I think that'll be good. Wrong block. I didn't make a pickaxe. My bad. There we go. That didn't place right, but whatever. It's a little bit extra, so what? As nice as this looks, we're going to have to move this door over a little. I think here actually will do. Yeah. I don't know what to put on these sides though, completely. Like I know the center's here, but another thing, we need to have you someplace else. If I can put you here, yeah, that's a bit better. Because I've also got to have the stairs to go up. I have some logs still, so I can actively try to get an idea of the level length. Come on, hop up. If we do this, we can get an idea that we're going to have it be about equally as long. So, yeah, let's break you. So you're going to be equally as long. So from this point forward, we will be having to have the stairs. Freeze up a load of space here for anything cosmetic I would like. So, yeah. If I choose then make stairs, there won't be too many. Just to give an idea, we can put you here. Yeah. Now this is just an idea. Let's give an example. Would be a little bit over here still. But beyond that, yeah, let's move this over actually to here. You don't. This is a little bit of an issue. Okay, if I push you back to, I'm able to push you back to, which will be from here to here, which means as long as we have a step up here, we can actively use you. So yeah, either side will be like this. Gotta climb up. I have a little bit left, so I can just choose to make slabs. Let's see here. If I push you back one more, you're not gonna have too much space. I have to have that space. I feel I have to do it from this point forward. Yeah. Okay, seriously, you're in the way so goddamn bad. So, we need to take care of this. One more will do. No, now you're done. Learned agility, which is appreciated. Okay, so yeah, this is the floor level. Which means this would be what I'm using. Okay. Now, what am I going to do with this exactly? I'm not going to just leave it like this. It's going to be like this on both sides so you can get up and down easily. But I can't seem to do that until I get more apricorns to grow. Get more to take down. Before I forget, I should actually come over here and light up a little. Don't want an excuse for a creeper to spawn. Yeah, gonna just have to get more apricorn seeds. That's just what it is. Have to go in there. Now, for what I don't get, I will be just converting these over to bone meal. So there's that. There's bonus either way. But here's 2, 3. That's nice. Sneaky. Any more over here? No. Other side. Yes, there's some over here too. Like that. 4. It's not much, but it's a little. So let's go ahead and plant you here. Sure, there. Now, I've got to sleep. And there's another one of you in here. Yep, stop. With the drill bird spawning, I am sure surely getting a workout for Ponyta. Level 40 is coming a lot sooner than I thought it was. Well, sleep. I have 17 apricorns that I can just throw into a compost. This is what I have. White apricorns. Let's see. You have a 65. It's just 65 with a lot of these. This one here. Might as well get closer to level 40. Be worth it. Let's convert these over to bone meal. So many Pokemon getting into places they're not supposed to. That is a bad Growlithe. You don't spawn in here. Why? Because I say so. And if you defeat Ponyta, I'll just throw out a Pokemon stronger. Yeah, you almost did. Ponyta needs a rest now. And because of my desperate need for bone meal to make things go quicker, convert you over. Run out to heal. Since I now have a Pokemon Center, which is awesome. Yeah. Now you're in here. Probably because I keep leaving this open, truthfully. Well. Ooh. Uh-oh. You lived. quite well, actually. Yeah, boy. Switch. One of my oldest Pokemon thus far, Mudsdale. Technically the oldest is my Meganium, but still. Still, my most powerful is Mudsdale. And you didn't drop anything. Joltik got a lot. Okay, so in here I was gonna heal, and here we are. One of the trees have grown already, so I don't have to do anything with you. I'll leave you there for now. Might as well duke it out a little. Yep, stomp. One more will do. There we go. You didn't drop any red this time. Got it. How much do you need to level up? You're close. You're very close. It's still weird for me that you are a physical psychic type Pokemon. The only other physical psychic type that I know of for sure is Glade. That's the only other one I can confirm guaranteed that is a physical psychic, which is weird there too. And this will finish you off. And while I'm thinking about it, let's see. Did you get any better moves? Heal Pulse? No. I'm going to actually replace you specifically. Psybeam. It is a great improvement, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, that is 50 versus 65. Yeah, a massive improvement. Well, just looking at it off in the distance. The exterior is done. Looks nice. The Golem's still alive? I mean, I'll get into battle with you real quick, but... Hold on. The Golem is still alive? Man, you're stubborn. One more stomp and you'll be defeated, but... Yeah, you're alive. How are you even alive? You shouldn't be. Yeah, you've been around since the beginning of the world. And you've been stuck down there for so long. I've seen zombies, skeletons all spawn down there. I will state, I'm pleasantly impressed. Well, train a little bit more since you're close to evolving. Just 2 levels left. Stomp. Should do some really good damage. Yep. Real good damage. And yeah, actually, let me see. Pokeballs. Yes, I have a Meryl. I thought I was gonna have to try to raid to get you, but apparently you just spawned. I mean, I'm wanting to get every Pokemon. Sadly, every Pokemon I can through these mods, and all the ones that will update their 4th. To be level 100, I want to have all different forms, and including pre-evolutions. Okay, you are not doing good. Let's see, moves. Thunder Shock. Okay. Now, that wasn't Thunder Wave, was it? No, Thunder Wave, I misread it. Switch. Yes. Joltic. You are tiny. Somehow strong with Onyx. And about to get a little bit of XP by helping me capture this Azurill. Stay in the ball. Thank you. You run out of stomp. Your most used move, truthfully. You're getting closer to a level up. You, of course, use Protect. Double? Really? You can't do that for a third time, can you? Didn't think so. And of course it didn't defeat you. Oh well. Yep. That's fine. A berry I don't have. Why thank you, you were stubborn. Didn't let me defeat you easily, but you gave me a berry I don't have, so I don't care. See, Psybeam shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, more than I thought. No, I was trying to battle you. $27. Lovely. Yeah. Keep using Psybeam. W 42. Hey, be a lot of XP, but too difficult for you to defeat. Yeah, I'll defeat you. You to return, so I can go to the Pokemon Center and sleep. Because I need that. Surprise, there's no Pokemon in this time. Now if I zoom in, it doesn't register being perfectly round here, but it is round as much as I can get. It's weird. I think what's messing with me for this is those. Yeah, probably. And if it's not round, I don't care at this point. I do not want to deal with this as a consequence. It is fine not being round. I will probably not want to do a round one again because round. But whatever. Sure, I'll battle you. Stomp. Okay, you're gone. A lot of XP. Might as well attempt. But I did it too quickly for the mutes to trigger. Yeah. You're a decently statted Pokemon in comparison to some, but Ponyta is just not the level to be able to defeat you easily, nor does he have the strength necessary to damage you very well, even though he's low level. I mean, you're like 8 levels higher than him, so it makes sense. Once he evolves, that will be it, though. You will be much less of a threat. Okay, you're gone. Lot of XP. Sucker Punch. Okay. One more level. There is a Pokemon in here. Okay, Psybeam. Doesn't do too much, but that will be something I'll deal with. It's doing more than Stomp at the moment because you're high defense. In Sword and Shield, I got Sword, my sister got Shield. I particularly did train an Excadrill because I wanted to. I also trained a Sneasel. Got my sister's help trying to get that one. My sister got a little bit ahead of me because I was taking more of my time. And in doing so, she was able to get a hold of the claw required to evolve. So, it was appreciated. To be fair, we did kind of help each other out a lot there. Once I got the ball rolling for my team, I was able to actively speed through a lot of the game easily. But it doesn't say that my team wasn't decent. It was unbalanced a little bit at times. It was the most balanced team I've had in a while, though. Just like I've stated here, because of being asked what the team was, my teams are usually not very well-rounded. Let's get you to a much better open area, like over here will do. Ponyta. Evolve into Rapidash. And now you're a Psychic Fairy. Okay, Cobble Riders hasn't updated for me to be able to ride you yet, but you look a lot better as a Rapidash. And your stats are through the roof in comparison. Let's see, what do you have move-wise? Dull Cut, which is a physical psychic move. Okay, Dull Cut. The user tears at the target with blades formed by psychic power. It has a high critical hit rate. Sweet. So we have a phenomenal. We need a better fairy type move, but Mega Horn, put that up front, will be a pretty good replacement. And now that you are a fairy type, that'll be great to have Fairy Wind, though I do want to have more well-rounded moveset. Let's pick a fight with something strong. Let's see, what do we have available to us which we know will be very powerful? Let's see. No. I mean, if we could have an Eevee spawn, I wouldn't defeat it at all possible. We had a couple of you spawn already. Oh well. Oh well. See, we have a Geodude there. Trying to find something potent to test against. And I I don't see anything. I mean, there's you. You're not exactly what I would call strong. I would say you're a decent and low-leveled Pokemon. I guess you'll do since you were causing some trouble earlier. Psycho Cut. A lot of damage. And Mega Horn. A bunch more damage. Okay, so you need some more training. But beyond that, you are pretty powerful now. So your animation's nice. I like the flow of the mane and tail, along with a little bit of hair bits on your hoofs. Okay. Get you to return. This is working out very nicely. So, now that we have, I think, a couple of the apricorn trees have been grown in. I'm going to wait for those to grow. I'm going to have to get most of this wood off camera. Sadly. So, let's go ahead and snag some apricorns. And truthfully, I need to start collecting these, not so much for compost, but more just to be able to make more Pokeballs later. So I'll start collecting these on their own. Kind of be on with my day. Hopefully be able to get more Pokeballs in the future. Better ones even, which would be appreciated. So, let's see. Haven't gotten a single seed. It's fine. Appreciate a seed. But no seed is okay. And while I'm thinking about it, I can use these as well as a temporary supplement to be able to get more of the seeds required. This could work out quite nicely as long as I'm patient. So, yeah. Yeah, there's not too many on this one, but that's enough. That is 30 apricorns, and we have a lot of room to spend. Why not? Battle you two. Let's go Mega Horn. Ooh, that was one shot. 41. And your stats increased a decent amount. Too bad I can't ride you. I think I can modify some of the code for that, but I'm not going to be too worried about that at the moment. For now, let's break these, get you off, plant these back down. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to go rest in the Pokemon Center because I am going to call this a day, truthfully. So yeah, let's sleep and call it a day. So thank everybody for watching the stream. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish to. Let me know of any mod you would like to see me play here, any game even, because I do have options. Not saying it's going to be perfect options, but I have options. So I'd appreciate if anybody told me what they wanted to see more of. But thank you for watching this stream. I will be continuing this a lot because I don't know when I'm going to be stopping. I don't know when I'm going to be switching up. It all depends on my mood mostly. A lot of this is based off my mood and what I'm actually interested in playing. Like recently, I've been interested in streaming a lot of Cobblemon, as it's kind of been evident on my channel. And otherwise, I've been actually playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII on my own. On my Switch, specifically. I don't know if the remake is on the Switch, but my sister got me a bundled deal of Final Fantasy VII and I believe it was 10. in one. So I have both of those, which is great. Still haven't ever beaten them. I've beaten Final Fantasy 1 though. And I believe some others. It's been forever and a day. So thank you for watching the stream.